Hey now, fam. Welcome to Pain Point of the Day. Today's pain point is lack of employee diversity. Um, this is a really interesting pain point because, I live in Ann Arbor, Michigan, and I am always surprised. I grew up here. I was born and raised here. As a kid, I was used to being the only black kid in the class. Um, but now, as an adult, many decades later, and I mean many, I don't want to tell y'all how many, but just say I got several under my belt. It is so surprising for me to walk into a kind of employment opportunity and witness the fact that I might actually be the only black person working for a company. And I've had companies when I've been on interviews, say, yeah, no, try to be apologetic about the fact that they lack diversity. And I know this is a pain point for a lot of business because there's a lot of diversity, equity, and inclusion efforts are going on right now. It seems to be the end thing. And so as a result, people are really conscious about this. But let me say this, if you're lacking diversity, then I would say, I think of one of three things. Number one is that you've got to be really committed to making sure that it's not about bringing in diversity. It's about making sure you bring in qualified diversity, right? And then when you bring those folks in, make sure that they're comfortable. Because if you're the only black person in 2018 in the workplace, it still is a little daunting because you're like, why? There have been times I've gone on interviews and realized I was going to be the only black person. Even if they had offered me the position, I would have said no. And in some instances, I did get offered a position and I said no because I'm not interested in. I've been doing that my whole life. And while I don't, it's not a bad thing, but I just think, it's just time out for that companies really need to get behind figuring out how to create a safe space for diversity, how to create hiring practices that draws a diverse pool, and then also make a commitment into the workplace of diversity so that people feel comfortable and confident and productive. So those are my 2 cents. I hope that was helpful. I feel like this is a very complex pain point. Somebody mentioned it, but I was like, ooh, it's hard to put that in like 2 or 3 minutes, which I know I certainly did not do in any great detail. But it is a great pain point for potential entrepreneurs to consider, thinking about as a business and helping those folks really get the diversity that they want and need in their business. So hope you got a little something out of this. Thank you so much for joining me as always. Enjoy your day, and I will see you next time. Take care, fam. Wishing you nothing but peace, prosperity, and a whole bunch of love. Take care now. Bye-bye.